Morning, everyone. How are you? My name is Scott Andrews. I'm the Assistant City Administrator. To my left is Kevin Moore, our Engineering Director, and Frank Martin, our Public Works Director. Get right into the business and item 3. We have a public hearing. Item 2019-382, V19-046, reduce interior side setback from 12 feet to 10 feet, land lot 524.56 acres at 3215 Dunn Street, John Robert Rankin and Susan E. Rankin. I'm going to go ahead and turn over to Community Development. Caitlin, come on up.
All right, good morning. Caitlin Crow, Planner 1 over at Community Development. So I'm going to go ahead and give you both presentations for both of the variances. They're both at the same address of 3215 Dunn Street, and then you'll vote on them individually. So these variances are for V19-046 to reduce the interior setback from 12 feet to 10 feet, and also V19-047 to reduce the Collier Drive street side setback from 23.3 to 18 feet. The subject property is a little bit over half an acre, right at the intersection of Dunn Street and Collier Drive. The applicant is proposing to renovate this existing single-family home, and they're going to be renovating the interior, adding a second story, as well as adding a 2-car garage to the side of the property. Section 1202 requires a corner lot side setback of 23.3 feet, and Section 801 requires a side setback of 12 feet for R20 lots, which this one is in that zoning district. The current layout of the home provides for only a 1-car garage with limited parking. So by moving the driveway and the garage to the other side of the property, the applicant is able to build a standard 2-car garage and also gain more living space for the applicants. It has been properly posted and there have been no site distance issues, and the driveway new location has been reviewed already by the city engineer. After reviewing the variance application, staff does support the request and recommends approval for both variances to reduce the interior side setback, again from 12 feet to 10 feet, and to reduce the Collier Drive street side setback from 23.3 to 18 feet with the one following condition. Approval of the requested variance shall be conditioned upon the development of the property in substantial compliance with the submitted elevations and site plans submitted with the variance application. And with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Fantastic. Any questions for Caitlin? Is the applicant present? Come on up.
My name is John Bradford. I'm actually the contractor that's working with the client. They send their regards for not being able to be here. They had a vacation planned for about 6 months, so I told them I would come in their place.
All right. Anything else to add to this, or do you guys have any questions for the applicant?
No.
All right. This time we'll proceed with the motion. No? Oh, thank you. The most important part. All of these are public hearings, so if there's anyone that'd like to speak for or against this at this time, please come forward. Seeing none, at this time we'll entertain a motion.
Yeah, they will. They will. I make a motion to approve variance 19-046, reduce interior side setback from 12 feet to 10 feet at 3215 Dunn Street.
Is there a second?
A second.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. Item B, 2019-383 is another setback from 23.3 feet to 18 feet, land lot 524.56 acres, also at 3215 Dunn Street. Mr. and Mrs. Rankin are the applicants. Come on up.
So again, the presentation previously did carry over to this one, but again, if you have any questions, I can answer them for this variance.
No other questions for Caitlin or the applicant? This is a public hearing. If anyone wishes to speak for or against, come forward at this time. Hearing none, we'll proceed to a motion.
Approve item V19047, reduce Collier Drive setback from 23.3 feet to 18 feet, land lot 524, 0.56 acres, 3215 Dunn Street.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Motion carries unanimously. Item C, V19-048, allow front setback reduction from 35 feet to 27 feet. 4 acres at 776 Pine Hill Drive. Emily and Sean Simons. Where's it? Simmons. There, thank you.
All right. Good morning again, Caitlin Crow, Planner 1 Community Development. So this variance is V19-048 to reduce the front setback from 35 feet to 27 feet. The subject property is also a little bit over half an acre. It's a lot over off of Pine Hill Drive. The applicant is proposing to renovate the existing single-family home by renovating the interior, adding a second floor, and adding a front porch. So I do want to have a caveat here. There is going to be, or there's proposed to be future additions, however, that are listed on the site plan. Those are not part of this variance. Those will be looked at a later date due to the sewer easement in the rear. So for this particular variance, Section 801 requires a front setback of 35 feet for R15 lots. So since the subject property was constructed in 1956, it was prior to the current zoning ordinance and does have an existing non-conforming front setback in the front of the property. So again, the site plan references an addition. It's not included in this variance, so it will be for the front setback reduction from 35 to 27 feet. The sign has been properly posted and there are no site distance issues on the property. So after reviewing the variance application, staff does support the request and recommends approval to reduce the front setback from 35 feet to 27 feet with the following condition. Approval of the requested variance shall be conditioned upon the development of the property and substantial compliance with the site plan submitted with the variance application. If anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Any questions for Caitlin?
Okay, thank you.
Applicant, would you like to come forward or anything you would like to add? You and I might be the only two Dolphins fans in the state of Georgia.
Just a bandwagon fan. Hey, I'm Sean Simon. This is my wife, Emily.
Thank you. Is there anything you guys would like to add to this that Caitlin's already mentioned? Well, thank you so much for being here today.
You appreciate it.
This is a public hearing. Would anyone else like to speak for or against this issue? Hearing none, we'll proceed with the motion.
Make a motion to approve V9048, allow front setback. Land lot 415, 776 Pine Hill Drive.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Motion carries 3-0. Item D, V19-04, 30 feet, land lot 333 and 334. That's 0.41 acres at 1070 Karen Court. David Zachariah Knuckles. Caitlin.
All right, good morning again. So again, Caitlin Crow, Planner 1 Community Development. So this variance is V19-049 for the reduction of the front setback from 35 feet to 30 feet. So this subject property is about 0.41 acres. It is a corner lot right at the intersection of Karen Court and West Cooper Lake Drive. The applicant is proposing to tear down and rebuild an enclosed deck on the existing single-family home. The plat for the property was recorded in 1987, and it did give two frontages with the front setbacks of 35 feet on both of them. So Section 801 does require that front setback of 35 feet in R15 lots. So the deck is existing non-conforming as it stands, and is being replaced in a similar manner due to the structural integrity issues that were brought up during a home inspection. This property has also been properly posted with no site distance issues. And after reviewing the variance application, staff does support the request and does recommend approval for the reduction of the front setback from 35 feet to 30 feet with the following condition: that the approval of this requested variance shall be conditioned upon the development of the property in substantial compliance to the submitted site plan with the variance application. So again, I'd like to ask if you have any questions. All right, thank you very much.
Questions? Thank you. Is the applicant present? Thank you for being here today. Is there anything you'd like to add, sir?
No, sir. I think Caitlin did a great job.
All right, that makes it easy. Any questions for Caitlin, the applicant? This is a public hearing. If anyone else would like to speak at this time, for or against, come forward. Hearing none, we'll proceed with the motion.
.049 to allow front setback from 35 feet to 30 feet, land lot 333 and 334, 0.41 acres at 1070 Karen Court.
I second.
Motion and a second. Item passes 3-0. Thank you. We have a little housekeeping changes in the next few items. Item E is a public hearing for V19-050, and that's reduce porch front setback from 10 feet to 9.8 feet, land lot 809 at 2760 Bell Drive, Weekly Homes, LLC.
Good morning. For the record, my name is Park Suff for the law firm of Sam's Larkin Huff and Valley, and I represent David Weekly Homes in relation to this and the following 5. These cases, the next 6 cases are one building, but with multiple units in the building. And the foundation is a smidgen, and that is a technical term. It's a smidgen off. And so we were asking for setback variances. And the issue has arisen that we want to make sure that everyone measures setbacks a little differently. Cobb County actually uses the foundation wall, but y'all have the vertical face of the building as your measurement. And so in reviewing the case, it came to light that we might be able to get the variance may not relate to or add to the brick facade that would be added later. And so we want to make sure we get exactly what we need. And so I expect some slight revisions to this, so that instead of 10 to 9.8, it might say 9 feet. It might even say 8.5, just because there's no reason to be
Sure.
that close. So in terms of tolerance. So, but we would ask these next cases to be tabled until your next meeting to allow us an opportunity to revise the application to make sure those numbers are 100% correct.
All right. And just for sake of clarity, that is items E through K. Thank you. Anything
That is
else you'd like
correct.
to add? And any questions?
Are we going to have to table these one at a time, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a little housekeeping here, so bear with us. All right, this time entertain a motion.
I make a motion to table 0 reduced porch front setback from 10 feet to 9.8 feet, land lot 809, 2760 Bell Drive.
I second.
Item passes 3-0. I'm going to continue just going right through these, Caitlin. Item F, public hearing for V19-051, reduce front porch setback from 10 feet to 8.6 feet, land lot 809, that is 2762 Bell Drive, Weekly Homes. We just heard on this, so we're going to proceed with the tabling.
I make a motion to table V19015, reduce porch front setback from 10 feet to 8.6 feet, land lot 809, 2762 Bell Drive.
Get motion again. I second.
Motion passes 3-0. Item G, this is V19-052, reduce building front setback from 15 feet to 14.3 feet, land lot 809. That's at 2764 Bell Drive, Weekly Homes. This is, again, the same thing. We're proceeding with the table.
I make a motion to table V19052, reduce building front setback from 15 feet to 14.3 feet, land lot 809, 2764 Bell Drive.
I second.
Item 3-0, that passes. We are on to item G. I'm making sure I don't confuse these on my end here. H. There we go. The screen hasn't rolled over yet. V19-053, reduce building front setback from 10 feet to 9.4 feet, land lot 809, 2764 Bell Drive, Weekly Homes. Again, recommendation of the applicant is to table.
I make a motion to table V19-053, reduce building front setback from 10 feet to 9.4 feet, land lot 809, 2764 Bell Drive.
I second.
Three zero passes. Item I, V19-054, reduce building front setback from 15 feet to 14.8 feet, land lot 809 at 2766 Bell Drive, Weekly Homes. Same as the last few. Recommendation was to table by the applicant.
Make a motion to table V19054, reduce building front setback from 15 feet to 14.8 feet, land lot 809, 2766 Bell Drive.
I second.
Table passes 3-0. Item J, V19-055, reduce building front setback from 15 feet to 14.6 feet, land lot 809 at 2768 Bell Drive, Weekly Homes.
I make a motion to table V19055, reduce building front setback from 15 feet to 14.6 feet, land lot 809, 2768 Bell Drive.
I second.
Motion and a second. 3-0 passes. All right, we're getting close. Here we go. Item K, V19-056, reduce porch front setback from 10 feet to 9.8 feet, land lot 809 at 2768 Bell Drive, Weekly Homes, LLC.
I make a motion to table V109056, reduce front porch setback from 10 feet to 9.8 feet, land lot 809, 2768 Bell Drive.
A second.
The tabling passes 3-0. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Item 4 is approval of the minutes. 2019-370, approval of the October 9th, 2019 License and Variance Board meeting minutes. And that is all for today. Yeah, we still have to, yeah.
I make a motion to approve the October 9th, 2019 License and Variance Board meeting minutes.
I second.
It passes 3-0. Item 5 is adjourned. Thank you. Meeting adjourned at 10:20 p.
I'm gonna keep this and see how much more